You export your report to a CSV file, and suddenly the numbers don't match what you saw in Sugar. Or worse, you can't export at all. At that point, it's easy to assume something is broken. But in most cases, the issue isn't the export. It's how the data is being interpreted outside the report. In this video, we'll look at how to export reports correctly, understand why exported data may differ, and avoid unnecessary concern when totals don't match. At the end, we'll also share some best practices to help you know what to check before opening a support case. The advantage of exporting reports is that users are presented only with the data they need, without excess information. This makes it possible to export data from related modules through reports, which isn't possible when exporting directly from module list views. Because reports are more focused and specific, there is also a higher threshold for the number of records that can be exported before encountering a timeout. Now, if you're having trouble exporting reports, the first scenario to consider is the one that prevents exporting entirely. If you're unable to export a report, start by checking your permissions and system settings. Your administrator may have restricted export permissions by assigning you to a role that allows only the owner of the report to export it. This effectively disables the feature for all users who are not the owner, which means the export option will not appear in the drop-down list. The next scenario is one of the most common concerns. The totals in Excel don't match what you saw in Sugar. When data is exported from Sugar, you can choose between a PDF and a CSV file. When viewed in a plain text editor, a CSV file appears as a long string of text with groupings separated by quotation marks and commas. However, most spreadsheet applications, such as Microsoft Excel, automatically interpret this format and convert it into rows and columns. This makes the data easier to read and transforms it into a format that can be analyzed, adjusted, and reused as needed. It's important to keep in mind that in Sugar, you're often viewing grouped data, while in Excel, you're looking at raw rows. If your report includes related modules, records may appear multiple times in the exported file. In addition, Sugar calculates totals after grouping, whereas Excel simply sums everything it sees. This means the export is not incorrect. It is simply presenting the data at a different level of detail. The next scenario to consider is why your data may look different. Some differences come from formatting, not the data itself. You may want to check currency and rounding, as Sugar may round values differently than Excel. You should also look at decimal precision, since Excel may display more digits than what you see in Sugar. Multi-line text fields can affect how rows appear in a CSV file, and delimiters may vary depending on regional settings, such as commas versus semicolons. What may appear to be a data issue is often just a formatting difference between systems. Next, let's talk about how you can trust your export. The best way to validate your export is to go back to the source. Start by using a rows and columns report. Add key columns like amount or date, and compare the data with Excel row by row. Always validate raw data before relying on aggregated totals. Before exporting, a few simple checks can help prevent confusion. When exporting from a report, the data is already structured to match what the user needs to review. Users can control which fields are included by configuring the report, so when the data is opened in a spreadsheet, it closely reflects what was seen in Sugar. This leads to a clearer and more focused export, improving the overall user experience. Exporting reports as a CSV file is especially useful when you need to use Sugar data in other tools, such as Microsoft Excel. You can also use exported results to update existing records in Sugar by creating a report that includes record IDs, exporting it, making changes, and then importing the updated data back into the system. Because of PHP memory limitations on the server, there may be times when exporting a large report causes the application to time out. If this happens, it's best to break the report into smaller batches and export the data in parts. Always confirm the report type, such as whether it is a rows and columns or summation report. Make sure you understand how grouping is applied, check whether related modules are included, and remember that Excel will perform its own calculations on the raw data. Sugar shows grouped insights, while exports reveal the raw records behind them. Understanding this difference is key. It allows you to reconcile totals, identify where differences come from, and trust that what you see in both Sugar and Excel is working as expected. Thank you for watching this video.